What is up everyone? I'm Jason from jbwatchmods. Welcome back to the channel. Now today we're taking a look at a watch from Addiesdive, the AD2030, otherwise known as the Deep Sea Hunter. So Addiesdive reached out to me a few months ago asking me if I wanted to review one of their watches. Now they basically said that I could take a look through their range and pick out something that I liked. Now after taking a look at all of their watches, there was one model in particular that stood out, and that was the AD2030. So there's a few reasons why this watch jumped out to me. Now the first reason is the movement that this watch uses. Now this watch runs a Seiko VH31, and if I'm honest, this is a movement that I didn't even know existed a few months ago. Now the cool thing about this movement is that it's a quartz movement, which means you get that inherent quartz accuracy. Now this movement is accurate to about 15 seconds per month, which is unreal. Now you may say, well, a quartz movement isn't that cool, but with this quartz movement, you get that sweeping second hand that a mechanical movement gives you. I don't know how that works, but I love it. One of the things I miss when wearing a quartz watch is looking down and seeing that mechanical sweep of the second hand. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way, so it's going to be a big tick in a lot of people's books. Now let's talk about battery life. Now, before you start thinking that you're going to have to change the battery every 6 months because all the power is getting sucked by that second hand, think again. The battery is supposed to last 2 years on this watch. Absolutely unreal if you ask me. And the second thing that jumped out to me was this dial. Now, to be honest, they don't have the best pictures on their website, but I'd seen a few photos of this watch on Instagram and the dial looked absolutely unreal. Now the color of this dial is a color that I absolutely love. Now they call it yellow desert or something like that. Now it's more of a sand color and looks goldish bronze in certain lights. You get these lovely little ridges built into the dial, and it's also got a nice textured pattern as if it was sand. It kind of reminds me of Grand Seiko if I'm being honest. Now obviously you can't compare this watch to a Grand Seiko, and one of those reasons is because of the price. Now this watch is usually $140 US, and at the moment, at the time of filming this, it's $56 US. How do you even, $56? 56 US dollars, $56 US. Man, I don't know how they do it. So let's talk about the specs. Now this watch is available only in 36mm, which might turn some people away. Now personally, my wrist is 18 centimeters and I think it wears pretty well, but of course it's all personal preference and what you like to wear. If you like your watches on the larger side, this watch probably is not the one for you. You've also got a lug-to-lug of 46mm. Now it's got a mineral top hat style crystal with a blue anti-reflective coating. Now I love a top hat crystal. I just feel like it adds a lot of character to the watch. Now the case and bracelet are made of 316L stainless steel, and you get this beautiful milled clasp on the bracelet. It's actually quite nice quality. You also have a screw down crown and a screw down case back as well, both engraved with the Addiesdive logos. Now this gives you a water resistance rating of about 100 meters. And it's also available in two other colors, a light blue and a white dial. Both I think will look really nice. Now there are two small things that I don't quite like on this watch, and the first has to do with the name Deep Sea Hunter. Now I feel like that implies that it's either a dive watch or a tool watch of some sort. So I feel like it would be nice if there was some lume on the indices and the handset. Second one is the bracelet where it meets the end links. It does feel quite loose and jangly, but overall I think this is a great watch and really good value for money. I really don't think you can go too far wrong with this watch in your collection. With that being said, that is going to do it for today's video, guys. If you've liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.